times you'll be going about your day and you hear a very loud noise, and when you turn back, you actually see it was an engine, the engine of a car. So at least here in Nigeria, there are people here in Nigeria rather. There are people who like to refer to as Yahoo boys. So basically, they are just like young rich people anyway. But the reason why they refer to them as Yahoo boy because a lot of young rich people, especially male like guys, right? A lot of them got rich off of scamming people, right? So they just call them Yahoo boys. But they are rich anyways. Long story short. So they buy their fancy car and they drive it as fast as possible. Pretty much driving very reckless. Like there are a lot of times you see like accidents or damages, like just because of their reckless driving and all that. So a lot of times when they are walking past again and another one of their cars blows past you very fast, you like to easily point your hand and be like, oh, this guy is driving irresponsibly, or oh, this guy is doing this or doing this. Like if I was the one in his position, I'll probably do better. And I used to be very judgmental. I used to be like that. In fact, to some degree, I still am like that. A lot of people are. But recently, I started to notice that it's a lot easier to point fingers and judge people that, oh, this person, is driving irresponsibly. This is how he should behave. If he has all this money, he should be using it for this. He shouldn't be scamming people, and so on and so forth. Which, to some degree, all these claims are true, usually. But the thing is, like, a lot of us just like to... I don't know if I'm in the frame of this. A lot of us just like to point fingers and blame people. But the ironic thing is, like, when the ball actually comes to our courts, right? It's like when you actually put in that... When you're actually able to be in that position, to be in the same way you're judging the person, you realize that it's a lot easier said than done. Every single thing you're pointing fingers and trying to say, right? So the Yahoo boy example I was saying, right, it's like they're driving recklessly with their fast cars. So the idea is like, I would like to think that, oh, if I have a car, especially a fancy one like that, I'm not going to drive recklessly. But the crazy thing is, whenever I find myself driving, right, and especially whenever the opportunity presents itself, and I don't have a fancy car by any means, this car is not fancy by any means. This is not really my car, but sometimes I drive it. I also go fast. Like I drive fast. I won't necessarily say I'm reckless anyway, because if things start looking somehow, I usually try to slow down like instantly. But whenever the opportunity is presented, I go fast as well. So that's just like one example, but the main point I'm trying to make is like, we love to judge people, love to point fingers and be like, oh, you're not doing this, so this person is this person is this. We love to be very judgmental. But honestly, when the ball gets to your court, like when, you are put in that same position, you usually pretty much always do the same thing, right? So like, it's so easy to say, oh, this person shouldn't be doing this and this person should do this instead. But when you're put in that exact same position as that person, you end up just doing like the wrong thing also. So the little lesson I learned is like, maybe you should stop judging people as much. Right now, the thing is also, a lot of these judgments is not to say they are wrong, like the Yahoo boys example, like they should drive more carefully, they should stop driving reckless, which is actually true. But it's easy to say that, it's easy to just point fingers and say that. When you're actually put in that position, it's not as easy to actually execute that, it's not as easy to live that. Right, so I guess the message from this little video is like, maybe you should focus less on pointing fingers and talking, and actually doing with your actions, because it's easy to point. Anybody can say anything, anybody can quote anything, anybody can point fingers. But how many people can actually put in the work required? How many people can actually do what they have to do to get to that next level? How many people can actually do the right things when they're in that same situation? So, food for thought for you.